What must happen to bring about the event solar flash? Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have been feeling the excitement that humanity feels for all of you to get back to a sense of normalcy on your world. You have moved past frustration, anger, fear, sadness, anxiety, and a host of other emotional states to get to this place where you can actually fathom co-creating a new earth with a new society. You are ready for something new and something different. However, not just going back to the way things were on your world. You are ready to take yourselves to the next level of consciousness, where you can feel the evolution of consciousness and see it reflected back to you in day-to-day life there on Earth, and in the way that people treat one another. Ultimately, your evolution of consciousness rests on your ability to be kind, compassionate, and forgive one another. It doesn't all rest in a one event or a solar flash. It's not about what's going on in your skies with spaceships and ETs. Everything that people want to happen to bring about the great changes on planet Earth can and will only happen when you all make the necessary change within yourself. Then that reflection can come back to you and show you what a peaceful and beautiful galaxy and universe you are part of. You have been challenged over the past year, challenged in ways that you can never expect to be challenged. What you are asking of yourself now is to rise above the pettiness of your disagreements, your different perspectives, and the variety of point of view that exists there on Earth and at this time. None of what you all believe should ever get in the way of your ability to open your heart into love. You are there to choose love, to choose to be source energy in the flesh, and when all of you do that, then what you have is a true second coming of the Christ consciousness, and that is what you need there on your world. And you need it much more than you need a singular being to descend from the heaven to tell you who was bad and who was good, who was right and who was wrong. You need to be the Christ consciousness in action to one another to save yourself from fear, hate, and judgment, because those states of being, when allowed to fester inside of you, create a toxic environment, one that makes it more difficult to love thy neighbor. Ascension is all about rising above, and it's never been about being on the right side of something. So remember that the next time you are feeling yourself getting sucked into a debate about politics or the way that you all should be behaving, and remember to rise up, become your higher selves, which are just aspects of who you already are. And those aspects of who you already are will always be calling you forth from within. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Press a button and teleport to your own home star system. We are loving the process of witnessing your evolution of consciousness, because we are doing it with you. We are on a journey together, and you are making the most progress of any beings in any dimension in this galaxy. That is because you have moved so far from the truth of who you really are, and the journey back to that knowing is such a giant leap from where you once were. It's a movement forward that is really all about. You get to feel as though you are becoming your higher selves for the very first time, even though you all have been fifth dimensional already. You are returning home in a sense, and those of you who talk about going home as if home is a star system or a planet or are missing the point. It's not about the star system you came from or originated in, and it's not about the planet, the moon, or the body that you once knew so well. This journey is about you returning to the you that you've always been, but have agreed to forget that you once knew. You are going back to the fifth dimension, but it won't be the same fifth dimension that you once knew, and that is because of what you have been living there on Earth. You are there having such a hard time because you knew that through hardship, pain, and struggle, you would create more. You would create something better, and you have. You have created a better version of reality than the one that you knew when you were fifth dimensional. Now you'll always get to go home in a physical sense, but that will never be what it is all about for you. It has always been about and will always be about returning to a feeling, a state of being, a level of consciousness. That's why you want to really achieve, and that is what's available to you right now. You don't have to wait for anything outside of you to happen in order to start knowing yourselves as a fifth dimensional higher self. It is all inside of you right now in this very moment, and we are not even a little bit kidding about that. So what are you waiting for? Yes, having things change outside of you and having everything served up to you on a silver platter is the fantasy. It is the easy way. Pressing a button so that you can teleport somewhere else where things are much better certainly seems like a very good idea. But if you did that, you would be robbing yourselves of the ride that you are on. And because we are on the ride with you, we can say with certainty that it is the best ride that you could possibly be on at this time. And if you can appreciate the journey just a little bit more, you can feel what we feel about your journey. In fact, you can feel a bit of who we are inside of you when you match your consciousness to the consciousness that we are offering you right now. Join us here in the lovely and beautiful experience of your joyous ascension. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you.